Hello all and welcome to The Big Story, where we discuss the hottest topics of the day right in the heart of the newsroom. I'm Haryanto, coming to you live from the Straits Times. Now we are streaming on Facebook and on YouTube, so be sure to comment, share and like our video. While you are at it, hit the bell button so that you'll be alerted whenever we go live. I have my newsroom colleagues joining me to talk about the stories that got you talking today. Now first up, the prices of oil saw its biggest ever intraday jump yesterday after a strike on Saudi Arabian oil facility that cut about 5% of global supplies. The jump was to more than US $71 a barrel. Now, people familiar with the matter said Saudi Arabia can restart a significant volume of the halted oil production within days, but needs months to restore full output capacity. Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen claimed credit for the attack, but US President Donald Trump and Secretary of State Mike Pompeo have already pointed the finger directly at Iran. Now, more importantly, how does this event affect Singapore? To tell us, I have business correspondent Seow Bei Yi. Welcome, Bei Yi.
Hi.
Now, this is, I think, our fourth time, probably,
yes.
on Big Story.
That's right.
All right, now, Bei Yi, first up, tell us, how does this disruption affect Singapore from a consumer's point of view?
Right, so for consumers at the moment, we might not see any immediate impact on the prices of goods, for example. But typically when there is a disruption to the global oil supply, we will see markets react and we will see the prices go up. So, I mean, this is considered the worst single attack on global supplies. Like you said, it took out about 5% worldwide. So if the disruption continues and if oil prices stay elevated for a long period of time, we might see an impact here in the terms of like higher inflation on consumer goods. So, for example, the prices of fuel could go up and consequently the prices of transport could go up here as well. And airlines among the companies who might see the operating costs go increase because the origins, the prices of the oil are higher than usual. For regular Singaporeans, this might come in the form of petroleum, which are refined products that we use. So what we have to bear in mind is that this might actually take a few months to kick in. And for now, I think we are expecting no short-term impact on the Singaporean consumer yet.
Right. And Abi, what is being done to manage this disrupted production? Some of the countries, I mean, they've stepped in as well to help out. So what are some measures that have already been in place to manage this situation?
Right. So I think now the company affected is expecting that this disruption could last for longer than expected. It might take months for output to recover.
Right.
And I think what is happening now is that Saudi Arabia itself, it has some inventory to fall back on. And it is also firing up some idle offshore oil fields to sort of cushion the impact for now. OPEC countries, they have said that they are ready to raise the output. And the US has also authorized the release of emergency reserves if needed. So I think this is part of the reason why experts are also not expecting the immediate impact to be so harsh, and that's why markets have calmed down somewhat today, even though prices are still higher than usual.
Of course, I mean, it seems that there is a concerted effort among the different countries to actually help with the situation and the oil production and supply here. And of course, this is one of the biggest, like we mentioned, right, attack. It affected almost 5% of global supply right here. What happens, say, if there is another supply disruption as such?
I think that's the question that is weighing on our minds. The vulnerability of the Saudi Arabian oil supply is, I think, one of the key factors that analysts have highlighted is keeping prices, is the reason that they expect prices to be kept a bit higher at the moment. So I think if there are further disruptions, hopefully not, we will likely see prices continue to stay up. And that is when the impact that I mentioned earlier on the consumer could kick in for Singaporeans. Hopefully it doesn't come to that stage. And I mean, at the moment, I think countries are still working to restore the supplies worldwide.
Right. Of course, like what Bei mentioned, things are still in its early stages. We still don't know what to expect, but these are what the analysts have basically forecast. So for more updates on this issue and of course the situation, you can visit our website at www.straitstimes.com. Once again, thank you so much, Bei, for coming onto the show to tell us more about the situation here.